Yo, what's good, producers? It's your boy Mikasa here, and welcome to the introduction to Equalizer (EQ). This video can be like a for those like who just started making music and wants to understand how EQ works, and also this can be like a very helpful for those who are like missing something when it's about when it's like when it comes to the equalizer or EQ. The EQ that we're about to talk about is stock plugin from FL Studio. It's called 3D parametric EQ2. It's very simple, very easy. I'm going to show just to go through some simple details for this EQ and about to explain what are these knobs here and everything. So this is can be like a very good video for those who just started making music and wants to understand what is EQ. Also in the future videos I can show you like how to mix vocals with these, how to use like more EQs in the mixes, what is compression, what is limiter, and all that stuff. But what is basically EQ? EQ is like you can just imagine it like cutting the frequencies, boosting frequencies, that's basically I think everyone before met with some EQs, even in the car on like old phones. You had like some kind of option equalizer, but you never knew what that does work. Now we're about to show a little bit. Okay, let's, for example, if I drag the loop and let's hear this loop, let's just hear the loop. Okay, loop sounds very fire, but let's say that we want to see what's happening in this loop, right? We want to see frequencies, we want to see the knobs that are playing in this loop. So we are about to use EQ, and let's hear so all these frequencies are played in this loop. So you can see here. Okay, with EQ you can make amazing things. Like EQ is one of the minor, whatever you want to call it, plugins in like a whole music production. So let's go with these knobs here. Okay, as you can see here, let's just follow the visual, the UI design here. As you can see, it says sub, bass, low mid, high mid, PRS, and treble. Okay, so this part here, look at these two, and just follow these. So these 1, 2 are lower frequencies. The lower frequencies are usually bass, so we can test it out. So if I can do this and just cut these lower frequencies, let's hear it. Now I don't hear any bass here at all because I cut these lower frequencies. This is low middle frequencies. I'm about to let's cut them and let's see the difference. Let's do this. So you can expect these middle frequencies that are a little bit lower, and these are here a little bit high mid and higher frequencies. These are really high frequencies. And let's see what will happen if we turn them off. Just hold the left mouse and just turn it down. Now we get that underwater effect. So at all we just cut off these higher frequencies. Also, what is the best thing that you can use is to use these presets here. You can just click one preset here and just go through all these presets and see actually what they do, what you did with them and stuff. And you can after that you will notice some kind of a difference. Okay, for these knobs, what you can do, you can push them, cut them, do everything you want. But it's basically you can make fire loops again using EQs. It's EQ is one of the major things when it comes to the mixing vocals. Okay, when it comes to these knobs here, with them you can just move them like this and just boosting, cutting the frequencies, right? Right click, I just erase it. And what you can do with the scroll, you can just do this and you can make this sharp. Let's go with the middle. If I do at the 0, you see this sharp. I got this sharp line, and this is how I can cut only that a specific frequency. Let's check it out with the loop. So let's say I want to cut this part here. So I'm about to do this. I just make this sharp and cut this only frequency here. You see the difference? I'm going to erase it, and you can just volume it. You can like go for the 100%. It's gonna be like a much bigger than this. Like if you want to like cut everything here. But for example, let's like look at this. For example, let's say you got too much higher frequencies in your melody. All you have to do, okay, these knobs are here for the higher frequencies, and I'm about to use EQ to cut lower frequencies. Let's do this. For example, I can like do this. Like it would make it a little bit sharper, and follow, just visually follow these frequencies. So you can hear the difference. Instead, like you cannot sometimes turn the volume down because you need that volume to sound better in the mix. That's why we use EQ. That's why we use EQs and stuff to fix that mix. Like EQs can be like used in loops, drums, 808s, vocals, especially for the vocals. I can like show you later that you can like add a few EQs and you can make your vocals sound much better, like 100, like in the 50% better. But let's talk about it now for the intro beginners, like basic things. So the most thing that you're about to play are these knobs here. You can just like all these compare and stuff. Just again, just like check them out later. But we are about to talk about them more because we got all these, you know, presets options. But I think like I never used some of these options here because all you gotta need are those knobs to play, and you have to understand that this is basically frequency playing. That it's like a cutting frequencies, boosting frequencies. For example, if your bass, for example, if your loop has too much bass in it, and then like then you want to cut it, you can just do this, make it a little bit sharper, and do this, like just here and cut step by step. And you can see like slowly when I'm turning off, you can slowly hear that the bass notes are like disappearing. Like a bass is like just doesn't exist anymore. And then I want you like now to try with some loops. Just try it like just like try some options, play with these knobs, and that's pretty much it. In the next video, I'm about like talk more about these, how you can like combine more sounds with EQ, and when it comes to the more understanding EQ. So this is like a first like a introduction video, and I want everyone, for you, especially for the beginners, if you like if this is like a first time to meet EQ, just like open it, try what I did here, like play with these knobs here and see, and like just test your ears and hear the difference. That's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you next video. Bye bye.